Hi friends, welcome. We'll continue our series on data import export. So this time we'll take a CSV file, clean the data. So we'll remove the blank or we replace the missing values, then remove the duplicate rows, and then the clean data will save it to in our SQLite database. So you can further extend it data cleaning operation also by using various other functions. So before we move further, I request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add tutorials. Let's start the script. Visit this URL to download the source code or to understand the script. So this URL is there in the description. You can just scroll down. And here there is another link which will take you to the on click will take you to here to download the sample CSV file which is already have some missing data and duplicate rows. So you can copy that also and create a .csv file. And now here you can see all the part of the codes are explained here. So you can study this and come down. Here you will get a full code to copy. So you can just click this, copy the entire code. We are in our Visual Studio Code. So we'll run this script now. There is no setup required if all your libraries are available. Here it is, the Tkinter application opened up. I will first load the CSV data. A file browser will open up. So because earlier I have browsed through this folder, or I can change the folder and come back to here again. So here what I will do, I can upload my student CSV file. So here I have kept it. So I am just collecting and CSV file loaded successfully. Fine. So here it is. Now what I can do, handle missing values. So it asks me replace with 0 or drop the rows, whatever I want. I'll give the option as 2. So it will rows with missing value dropped. Now remove duplicates. So duplicate removed 2. Now what I can do, now this data is cleaned. You can add more functionality to this. So let's go to save it as SQLite database. So test 9 I have given and it will save with a given. So enter the, so inside the database what should be my, let's say, student. So what should be my table name? So data saved in SQLite database as student table. Fine. Here we pasted our code. We are inside our Visual Studio Code. So this will be using. So here at the top we are imported all the libraries. You can see Tkinter, then file dialog, message box, simple dialog, whatever we want to give message to the user. Then the pandas library and the SQL KME. So we are because to connect to the our SQLite database. So here in the Tkinter window, you can see there are top 4 buttons were there. So all those buttons are here. Each button is connected to one of the functions. So its 4 functions are there. First one button, load CSV. It calls the load CSV function. We'll see that. And the handle missing values. So for that also one function it is. Then the remove duplicates, one more function. Then save to SQLite. And at the end we have a text area where you are displaying all the data are there. So let's go to the top. We'll see the first function. What is the load CSV? Once this button is clicked by the user, it presents the file dialog, ask open file. So it's looking for the CSV file. The user can browse in the local system and point to the CSV file what it has created or whatever it is. So once the file is selected, then this is the key. It loads the CSV data into the data frame or it creates the data frame. So once your data frame is ready, we can do all sort of applications. You can use that. You can save it in different sources also. So this is the key. Using the CSV file, we have created the data frame. So that's all this job of this one. Then the moment the user click the button saying handle missing values. So once the button is then global data frame. So here you can see we have declared at the top global variables, 2 global variables, data frame and engine. Data frame because inside the functions will be using the data frame. So it's a global, not local to the function, and the engine for database connection. Now missing values we have called the global data frame. So the same data frame what is created earlier using the CSV file is now available here. So then what happens? We have if the message box, if it is suppose is not there and click no data is loaded, load the CSV file because data frame is not created. Fine. If it is created, then it is present the user, give your choice what you want to do. If you want to replace it to 0 or drop the entire row, these 2 options. You can extend the options also. there are various options. You just see, then once based on the user option, if the user has selected 1, written 1 there, then fill NA. So this function in the data frame is called. So missing values is replaced with 0. Now the find, then it is missing, well, the message is given in the text area. If it is 2, then drop NA is called. So in that case, the row is deleted. So the end the message is given to the user. So that's all. Or if you out of 1 or 2, if you write anything else, then this message gives that message to the user telling that just select 1 or 2. Fine. Now the user has clicked the remove button. So this function is called. Once again, the data frame is global. So we have called the data frame inside the function. Now it is available. So message box, or if it is none, if data frame is not there, then load the CSV file and then do it. What happens? You just find out how many duplicates are there. Duplicate rows are there. This line does that. And it is greater than 0. That means duplicates are present. Else what happens? No duplicate found, that message is given to the user. So this is the data frame method to know the how many duplicate rows are there, that user. If duplicate is greater than 0, that means duplicate row is present. So we use drop duplicates. We use, it's a pandas function method to remove the duplicates, and the same thing is presented. Now fine, we have completed all the data cleaning, these two. You have something else in your mind. There are many other functions in pandas data frame, so you can use that, and various other options how to replace the missing values also. Whether you want to previous value, what is there, that you want to bring it there, next value or the average value, whatever those attributes are available while replacing the missing values and all, you can do apply to that. This is just a framework which you can extend it further. Now save to SQLite. Then this button, once it is clicked, now our data frame is cleaned. So data frame cleaning process is over. So again we have called this data frame and engine both as global. So what you do is two things. Create a database. So whatever data frame is there, the data frame must be there. Otherwise it is returning here, because if you without loading a data frame, if you call this save it, it's not going to work. So that message is given. Then you are asked to select a SQLite database path. So you are pointing to your local system and picking up where the database should be stored in your SQLite database. Here even you can replace it with MySQL and store it in a different database also. That sometime we'll learn that part also. If the user has selected it, here you see the database engine is created, and this is the key line. And after that, it also asks, give us your table name, what table name you want to give it. So here this line is the key where to SQL method is called, to table name, whatever the user selected table name, engine, the connection, what it will do if exist, replace, or other option is append. So we are given, because first time we are doing it, we are given replace. If your logics requires append it, do the appending. Index is false. Then data is saved to SQLite database in the table name, whatever you have given. And all this else condition, table name cannot be, if you suppose user select cancel the table name, then the else condition takes place, and if any error is there, that's all. So before, while creating engine and all, that time it will happen, because the entire thing inside a try exit block. So accordingly small modifications you can do, whatever you want you can do that also. And below that all our Tkinter setup is there. That's all friends. Hope you have a good learning experience, and if you have any doubts, suggestion, questions, use the comment section below to post it. And we are continuing this series also of data import and export. So my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you'll be notified as and when we are tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.